Live from the Ricardo A. Rotoras Memorial Hall, this is the search for the USTP Next Top Model 2022 and the search for the first ever Queen of the University 2022. Mga trailblazers, let's give it up for our host, Jemar Janoplo and Miss Lizzie Bacor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, trailblazers.
Good evening, USTP, and we are your hosts.
My name is Jemar Janoplo.
And I am Lizzie Bacor, and this is USTP Next Top Model 2022.
And the search for the very first Queen of the University 2022, together with our two correspondents.
My name is Andrie Batino.
And I am Eji Quiem. Back to you, partners.
Yes, maayong gabi kanatong tanan. We are live here at the Dr. Rotoras Memorial Gymnasium.
And of course, good evening to everyone who are watching with us tonight through live streaming. Thank you so much, of course, to our Arts and Culture Division, because this is the main event and the highlight of Arts and Culture Division and National Arts Month celebration.
So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will witness our models in their designers collection, and also we will be witnessing the glamours of our candidates in this year's Queen of the University 2022.
Yes, partner, and of course, I just want to compliment you, partner, because you look so beautiful tonight.
Yes, of course. Also, you tonight, partner, you look gorgeous with the Jie-Jie Aisa collection. So thank you so much to Mami Jie-Jie Aisa for our wardrobes tonight. You know what, partner? What excites me the most this evening is that our candidates for the Queen of the University 2022 will share their chosen advocacy, which I think is a representation of a modern beauty pageant. So tonight, we will witness beauty with a purpose.
Indeed, partner, because this is the most awaited night for our exquisite models and, of course, our candidates.
So with that, we are accompanied by the people who would help us in determining the winners of tonight's USTP Next Top Model and the Queen of the University 2022.
Our first judge is a graduate of Technology Communication Management School Year 2016. He was the former president of Circulo de Entablado, former vice president external for DTCMS, a proud member of Cagayan Performing Arts. He is also a model, mentor, and a pageant coach. He's a fashion stylist and formerly worked in one of the biggest retail companies in Asia. Currently, he is a digital entrepreneur for his business and also a social media manager. Everyone, let's all welcome Mr. John Berger Peretos.
Our second judge is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, major in Physical Education, Health, and Music at the Bukidnon State University, Mogs Extension. He is the Students Activities Director at Montessori de Oro. He is the Artistic Director for Cagayan Performing Arts Incorporated. He is also the Board of Director Cambayoca Center for Culture and Arts Development Incorporation and the Board Member Director of Coreo Mindanao Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a big hand to Mr. Raul Zambrano Prima.
And lastly, our last judge is the owner and fashion designer of Eclectic Image Fashion Studio, currently the president of Designers Assembly, the founder of #Team Omega, a group of professional hair and makeup artists in Northern Mindanao, and has been a hair and makeup artist and beauty queen maker for more than 2 decades now. And of course, known for her award-winning regional and national costumes in local and national pageant. Everyone, let's all welcome Mommy Jie-Jie Aisa.
And of course, as we know, that in every competition, there is always a guideline and a criteria for judging. To present this year's criteria for judging, here's Mark and Eji.
The guidelines for USTP Queen of University 2022 must be a bona fide USTP CDO student. There will be 7 official candidates for the competition, and the candidates will have 3 exposures, which are the first exposure, Mindanao culture attire; second exposure, casual for 30-second advocacy or the freedom of speech; and the last exposure is a long gown. The winners will receive session trophy of the following awards: Queen Photogenic, Best in Mindanaoan, Best in Casual, Best in Evening Gown, and Best Advocacy. There will be top 3 winners, which are the second runner-up, the first runner-up, and the grand winner. All participants will be judged according to the following criteria: beauty, style, and confidence, 40%; intelligence and wit, 30%; poise and bearing, 20%; overall impression, 10%; and a total of 100%. Back to you, partners.
Beauty is absolutely in the eye of the beholder. Tonight, we will witness beauty in diversity, grace in colors, poise in representation, and artistry of beings. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome your first ever queens of the university in their festival attires.
Kusog sa suga sa akong atubangan, wala na ko'y makitaan. Sabi ng mama ko, sexy ko raw. Ingon si papa, gwapa daw ko gamay. Ingon akong mama, lami daw ko gamay. Ingon akong uyab, buyag kuno ko gamay. Pakpak sa taon mo gamay. Kusgi sad gamay. Puni pagyud gamay. O diba, muramog na ay gamay. Hello, hi, mabuhay ka og Bombay. This is Yoffer Balkas, bringing to you the most diverse and highly respected national costume of the Philippines, the Bilaan National Attire. At bago ko po lisanin ang 365 degrees Celsius ng entabladong ito, gusto ko po muna mag-iwan ng isang katagang, walay bayot nga masumbagan, makutukutuhan, masipaan, kung mubayad lang pagkahuman. Kay karon, dili na uso ang hit and run. And this show is brought to you by Lucky Me. Kay pagkahuman ani, mang Lucky Me. Maayong gabi.
To Mobile Legend. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deploy! Naniniwala sa kasabihang bahalag walay panihapon basta naka-iPhone. This is Cristel Ampodanao from CITC Technology Communication Management, and I'm a proud 20 years old stunner, and I'm here now to represent my costume from the Kadayawan Festival of Davao City.
I've always believed that age is not a barrier to treat our dreams or to have an impact on others. At 14, I started to help program in my barangay as well in my community. At 15, I realized that I can speak to a wider audience. That's why I joined Gay Beauty Pageant. I am Anastasia Geniana Lopez Bacalares, 22, who believes that kindness can change the world to a better place to live in. All the way from the College of Information Technology and Computing, Department of Technology, Communication, and Management.
gathering of all beauty icons, battling for one crown, one title, on who will be the fairest of them all. Standing in front of you is a fresh, virgin, and a proud, usa sa pinakabata nga kandidata. This is Maria Cassandra Nicole Gumamo, 18, proud and dignified to represent from the home of the brave, Senior High School Department. So tonight, let the battle of beauty begin. Daghang salamat.
Sa akong gigikanan, nganong mubo kaayo ang mic. Palihog kog pakpak, tindugi og tuwari, kay ang naa sa inyong atubangan, double ride pa ang pamasahe. Kaya kayong mga nanonood, pumili ng tamang kandidata. Dahil ang lola kong mambabarang, nasa likuran niyo lang. All the way from El Salvador City, Misamis Oriental, Rain Lumahang, 20, from the College of Information Technology and Computing. At bago ko po lisaning ang entabladong ito, mag-iiwan ako ng isang katagang, put God in the center of your life. Mabuhay!
Daghang istorya sa kandidata, nahutdan namin ni number 7. Mabuhay! I am Nelvinis Norca, a fourth-year student, proud representing from the College of Technology.
Go. Maayad na sulom ha inyo alan. Oh, kasabot mo? Ako wapod. Ay okay. I'm wearing the creation of Angeli Salise. And this is inspired of Kaamulan Festival from Gintong Amihan Dance Troupe. And I'm Francis Valyoso, Alex, 21, proudly representing the College of Science and Mathematics.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I have been studying in this university since I was 18. And now that I am a graduating student, I would love to leave a beautiful legacy to my beloved university, the USTP. My advocacy is all about promoting or empowering the lives of LGBTQ+IA community. Yes, I have been very vocal to this because it has been a decade that we are longing for love, equality, and freedom in this world. And ever since the beginning of time, up until now, we still receive discrimination, bashing, hatred from all over the people, from all over the world. And even the world has always had a question, why we exist. And that's maybe the reason why I am here standing in front of you. There was a lady boy that was born in December 2, 1999, because I am destined for this. I am destined to shout my voice towards others. I am ready for my advocacy. As someone who is fearless, I am ready to be the voice of my community and to become the leader. Because ladies and gentlemen, remember this, that the world will always be better if we are all together. Thank you.
Yes, model number one. Candidate number one. How are you?
Hi, thank you. I'm very, I'm actually happy that I'm part of this event right now. Thank you.
Yes. So your advocacy is all about empowering the lives of the LGBTQIA+ community. So my question for you is, who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of the LGBTQIA+ community in the society? Again, who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of the LGBTQIA+ community in the society?
All right, thank you so much for that, Miss Beautiful. You know what, that practical question needs a practical answer. You know, I have been joining Pageant since I was 14, and since then, I've realized a lot of lessons. I've realized a lot of mistakes that needs to be properly, properly fixed. And I learned to humble myself, and the real problem is actually, or the real enemy of the LGBT people, it's not the people around us. It's not the people who catcalling us on the street. It's us. It's the LGBTQ+IA community people. Because that is because of our perception that we are longing for equality, where in fact we all have that. Imagine we can never have this event if the people are not, are not welcoming us. If the people do not trust us, then we are not here standing in front of you telling our advocacy towards others. And that is why the real question there is, it's not who is our enemy. It's what is our education. Because education is the best way that we can teach to the people so that we will respect one another and believe in yourself. Because by believing in yourself and fighting for what you dream, that will always lead you to your success. And ladies and gentlemen, remember this, that the truth and the reality of life will always set us free. So again, the problem is not the people, it's us. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number one. Let's move on to candidate number two.
Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Step on up to this. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love.
#service. From the Philippine Constitution, Article 7077, or the Reserve Office Training Corps. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I was in my first year here in University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, USTP. I was able to mandatorily cut my hair. And for me, that's the true essence of being a beauty queen. You need to sacrifice yourself for the love and support of your country, because that's the power of nationalism and patriotism. And that would be all things. And my advocacy, ladies and gentlemen, is the service. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? In this university institution, a top-performing institution, my advocacy is to promote children when it comes up in their education in life. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I was able to teach young children in our community, and as awarded with Appreciation Award by servicing them every summer in our community. And I feel hopeful for them, because I want to be a role model to them, that even just I am an LGBT community, I'm proving myself that I'm living with my purpose in my life. And that's the true essence of being a queen. You need to sacrifice for your country, and for the love and support and compassion is very important. As a student of Technology Communication Management, I am proud that I'm living with my purpose. And I want to become a role model to each and every one of us, that gender is not basis on what we are in our life, but it is a purpose to live. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Crizal. I think you still have to answer question. Thank you, Ms. Crizal, for that advocacy. So your advocacy, Ms. Crizal, is all about #service. And you also wrote that you want to promote and create an organization where children are helped to develop their good moral and values in life and to chase for their dreams and to give them hopes in their future. So my question for you, candidate number 2, is can you tell us more about that organization and how do you think it would impact our children?
For me, ladies and gentlemen, the organization that I am working for is for my community. And the children are the hopes for tomorrow. They are very important in our world, teaching them well with good morality in life and inspiring them to chase for their dreams. As students of USTP, we need to be a role model to them. Even if you are in a straight community or a member of LGBT, but it is important, ladies and gentlemen, to create love for our community, compassion, because that's the essence of being a queen and also a hero of our country. I am so thankful that I was awarded of my organization because it was my purpose in life to serve them. And I am very happy because now, even if I'm not the sexiest candidate here in USTP, but I'm proving myself that chubby is a new sexy. But the true essence of beauty is not just all about the perfection or the standard of being a beautiful, but also you have to live your purpose in life because that's the important of being a queen. And I am here standing in front of you because I believe I am a queen that has a purpose, living in a purpose in life, and to inspire all of you that even if you are curvy, sexy, or thin, but I am proving myself that a queen should always be a queen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 2. Let's move on to candidate number 3.
Step on up to this crazy love. Step on up to this. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Hey, I'm classy, but I don't mind if you get at me. It's okay to get.
So I'll go directly. As a local youth development council in local government unit of Opol, serving, handling, and different organizations, especially that I am the Committee of Environment. I am serving for almost 4 years in my community just to educate, creating seminars, symposium about environmental awareness. We should always remember just creating little by little in order for us to live a better place to live in. We should know the importance of dialogue about the environment. Let us protect as we protect our family. Here's my question. Can we?
Okay. Anyway, I would like to ask you first a question. How do you feel tonight, candidate number 3?
You might, to be honest, there's a lot of things comes to my mind because this is one of the most prestigious pageant. But to the fact, I was amazed how we would be stood in here because of the enormous way of questioning.
Okay, so this is your question. How can you bring awareness to the youth about environmental issues? Again, how can you bring awareness to the youth about environmental issues?
So it is very important to start in a young minds and let us use constructive minds in order for us to be aware what is already happening around us. We must know the importance of dialogue. When was the importance of dialogue? It is all about what is right, truth, correct, and acceptable in order for us to help our earth, not just our earth, but of course our environment. I am here standing, speaking that we must learn and look forward about the environment that is already happening around us. Thank you so much and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Step on up to this. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Step on up to this. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Hey, I'm classy, but I don't mind it.
advocate for gender equality, for I believe gender equality is essential to achieve sustainable development where everyone shares the same right and opportunities. It also taught us to end discrimination and criticism. But sad to say, homophobic people still exist. And now, I want to have changes. I want to raise my advocacy and uplift gender equality. Understanding oneself can lead to a better understanding of others. And before passing judgment on others, we should strive to put ourselves in their shoe, to learn their stories and experience. Always remember, equality comes from people, because you can never have a better country without equality. As long as we live in this world, let us give love and respect for everyone, for us to live peacefully and equally.
Thank you, candidate number 4. So your question is, how does gender equality relate to sustainable development? Again, how does gender equality relate to sustainable development?
Ending any form of social development is very important in nation building. We're a state of advancement for technology, leadership, and innovation. We are capable of the development of our nation. And by that said, let us give love and respect to everyone, because development is important in nation building. Thank you.
Step on up to this. Yes, thank you. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Step on up to this. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Hey, I'm classy, but I don't mind.
Election 2022 in the Philippines is fast approaching. And one of the problems of our country when it comes to election is the vote buying. So I am here standing in front of you to encourage and say to everybody, no to vote buying. Because your vote is one of the most precious key to your brighter future. Think and choose the leader that cares for our society, helps the poor, and fight for our country. Well, ladies and gentlemen, stop selling your vote and vote wisely. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, candidate number 5. Your advocacy is very timely since the election 2022 is coming. So your hashtag no to vote buying. Now, as a member of the LGBTQIA+ community, how will you influence our brothers and sisters out there to not sell their votes?
We all have our own decisions and choices in life. As a part of the LGBTQ community, through social media platforms, or in my words, in every stage that I step, I will encourage my co-members to choose the leader that first, responsible enough to do his or her duties in the Philippines. Second, a leader that's strong and brave enough to fight for our dreams. Third, a leader that is smart and intelligent to solve and answer the problem that our country is facing right now. Fourth, and the last one, is the leader that has a good heart that helps billions of Filipinos in the Philippines. So ladies and gentlemen, we need to choose the leader that keeps us united, cares for our society, and keep our country prosperous and beautiful. Think and choose wisely, because we deserve a country that is beautiful, prosperous, and united. That would be all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 5. Let's move on to candidate number 6.
Step on up to this crazy love. Step on up to this. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Hey, I'm classy, but I don't.
Hello. Once again, good evening. My advocacy is about mental health awareness. I am one of that victim of suffering of anxiety and depression. So I believe currently that we view mental health more just lens from a disease and we don't talk about it. So it's become a problem. When people or somebody suffering from depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts, instead, we should shifting our focus, shifting our thoughts, and looking for mental health care holistically, incorporating into our general health care. Especially now, especially when pandemic start, there's a lot out there suffering silently that we don't know. So that's why I'm standing here in front of you to say this, that you are not alone. So for me, we should normalize conversation, especially for the kids. Because so that the kids will know that it's okay not to be okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 6. So your question is, as you have said, you are experiencing anxiety and depression. How can you promote mental health awareness to the youth? Again, how can you promote mental health awareness to the youth?
Thank you for that. Honestly, I am an active leader of in our barangay. We called Angat Kabataan. So I am one of them. I am one of the leader of that organization. Maybe if how I can advocate the children, maybe I will just give an advice for those suffering, and because I am not therapy by profession, but this is what advice that should I give to everyone who is silently suffering out there. You are not alone in that situation. Instead, we should still fighting each other, helping each other. You can help yourself as long as you want. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 6.
Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Step on up to this. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love.
Human as we are, we have call of nature. I attempt to enter the women's restroom, and someone told me that you should not be there. You crossed the line. Same as in the male's restroom. They feel unsafe, unsecured. And it's a different kind of rejection that really affects my life. And my advocacy is all about inclusivity. Inclusivity because there is something inside me that bothers me the most. I feel like I'm a woman trapped in a man's body. And with this institution that embraces diversity, I can say that the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines is a safe space for everyone, where we adapt changes and adjust for changes. And it feels like home because we are loved, accepted, and respected. And I firmly believe that there is unity in diversity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 7. And of course, your question is, since your advocacy is about inclusivity, how important is inclusivity to you and what value does it bring? Again, how important is inclusivity to you and what value does it bring?
Okay. Basically, inclusivity and diversity is very important to me. And it's very close to my heart, since it is my advocacy that I'm advocating for. And I'm not just here standing in front of you representing myself, but the whole USTP LGBTQ+A community. And it gives so much power to me to improve my characteristic development. And just like this, we are now celebrating inclusivity. This event is a good example and a great message to everybody, every campuses, that there's no harm in including us within our society. And together, as one USTPian, we walk with grace, pride, and power. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 7. What a powerful answer. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our queens in their casual wear and their advocacies. You know, our queens are talking about their advocacies, which is truly relevant in today's generation. So thank you so much for that, queens.
I'm sexy, so bad they should arrest me. You can't forgive me, gave you the time of your life. What you need, babe, is the number one. Can't you see, babe, I got what you've been waiting for. What you need, babe, is the work of art. What you need, babe, come here, step on up to this, step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Step on up to this. Step on up to this. Step on up to this crazy love. Hey, I'm waiting, standing here with my ladies. No shame in chasing. If we got what you like, don't stop, keep moving. 'Cause I love what you're doing. Let's rock to this music. Have the time of your life. What you need, babe, is the number one. Can't you see, babe, I got what you've been waiting for. What you need, babe, is the work of art. What you need, babe, come here, step on up to this. Hey, step.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the candidates of the Queen of the University in their long gown. Starting with candidate number 1.
Lalaka na ala beauty queen, aura ko'y will make you scream. Ganda kong nanginingning, lalo kang mapapatingin. Di ko na kailangan na magpaganda, dati ko palang panalo na. Di ko need ng filter sa camera, naturang na na'y bandera. Di ko kailangan sumabay pa sa puso, ako'y magiging ako na aking ginusto. I'm a kapera, ganda ko'y hinarapa, di magpapatinag sa paligid. Di ba? Abang na pag-era, umaataw ang karisma, ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iba. Sabing ako'y napaparaan, ay narinig ang bulungan, na ako'y di kagandahan, ngunit ako'y lang pakialam. Di ko na kailangan na mapaganda, dati ko palang panalo na. Di ko ang payo ng iba, para ibandera aking ganda. Di ko kailangan sumabay pa sa puso, ako'y magiging ako na aking ginusto. I'm a kapera, ganda ko'y hinarapa, di magpapatinag sa paligid. Di ba? Abang na pag-era, umaataw ang karisma, ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iba. Pagod na akong abutin ang standards na sinasabi nila. Ako marami yung gawin, talagang may masasabi sila. Sikat ng guro at umuwi na parang muli. Ako'y magiging ako na aking ginusto. Ganda ko'y hinarapa, di magpapatinag sa sasabihin. Di ba? Ang kabukera, ang karisma, ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iba. Ang kabukera. Lalaka na ala beauty queen, aura ko'y will make you scream. Ganda kong nanginingning, lalo kang mapapatingin. Di ko na kailangan na magpaganda, pakialam. Di ko na kailangan na mapaganda, dati ko palang panalo na. Di ko tigan payo ng iba para ibante aking ganda. Di ko kailangan sumabay pa sa puso. Ako'y pagiging ako na aking ginusto. Ang kapera, ganda ko'y hinarapan. Di magpapatinag sa kalimit. Di ba? Ang kapera, umaataw ang karisma. Ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iba. Pagkina akong abutin ang standards na sinasabi nila. Ano man ang iyong gawin, talagang may masasabi sila. Sa kapag mong gurupan, pag-uwi na parang muli na. Ako'y pagiging ako na aking ginusto. Ganda ko'y hinarapan. Di magpapatinag sa sasabihin. Di ba? Ang kapera, ang karisma. Ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iba. Ang kapera. Lalaka na ala beauty queen. Aura ko'y will make you scream. Ganda kong nanginingning, lalo kang mapapatingin. Di ko na kailangan na magpaganda, dati ko palang panalo na. Di ko need ng filter sa camera, naturang ganda ay bandera. Di ko kailangan sumabay pa sa puso. Ako'y magiging ako na aking ginusto. Ang kapera, ganda ko'y hinarapan. Di magpapatinag sa kalimit. Di ba? Ang kapera, umaataw ang karisma. Ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iba. Sabing ako'y napaparaan, narinig ang bulungan. Na ako'y di kagandahan, ngunit ako'y lang pakialam. Di ko na kailangan na mapaganda, dati ko palang panalo na. Di ko tigan payo ng iba para ibante aking ganda. Di ko kailangan sumabay pa sa puso. Ako'y pagiging ako na aking ginusto. Ang kapera, ganda ko'y hinarapan. Di magpapatinag sa kalimit. Di ba? Ang kapera, umaataw ang karisma. Ang bumbukungan. Ako'y di kagandahan, ngunit ako'y lang pakialam. Di ko na kailangan na mapaganda, dati ko palang panalo na. Di ko bigyan payo ng iba, para ibang teraking ganda. Di ko kailangan sumabay pa sa uso. Ako'y magiging ako na aking Diyos mo. Ang magkapera, ganda ko'y hinarapa. Di magpapatinag sa kamalin. Di ba? Ang napag-era, umaataw ang karisma. Ang tunay kong ganda sa lahat na iba.
Let's welcome once again our candidates for this year's Queen of the University 2022. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I will now announce the recipients of the special awards for this year's Queen of the University 2022, starting with Miss Photogenic. Congratulations, because you are our Miss Photogenic candidate number 4. Candidate number 3. Miss Anastasia Chief. Congratulations, because you are also part of the top 3. Candidate number 4, Miss Maria Gumapo. Congratulations. We still have 5 ladies behind us, and only one can enter the top 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the next contestant to enter the top 3 is candidate number 7.
Okay, good evening, candidate number 3. Here is your final question. What do you think is the relevance in having a beauty pageant like this, Queen of the University? Once again, what do you think is the relevance in having a beauty pageant like this, Queen of the University?
Good evening, University of Science and Technology in the Philippines. Thank you so much for this great opportunity. So the question goes like this. What is the relevance? When was the beauty pageant? It is a social cultural activity. When was the social cultural activity? It encouraged you on the stage. You inspire people, especially the LGBT, that no matter what who you are, no matter what your physical appearance, requirements. The requirement is you must be confident in order for you to showcase whatever the identity that you have. As long as that you are comfortable wearing your heels and express to the people. Right after that, after reading this road, what is beauty pageant exactly? Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, candidate number 3. So let's proceed to candidate number 4. Pick your turn.
Dili pa man sa preliminary.
Good evening, candidate number 4.
Good evening.
How are you feeling today? Alright, your question is, in the midst of the pandemic, what is something you learned or accomplished for the first time that you believe has had the greatest impact on your life? Again, in the midst of the pandemic, what is something you learned or accomplished for the first time that you believe has had the greatest impact on your life?
In this time of pandemic, I have learned to be independent. I have learned to value life and humanity over wealth and money. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, candidate number 4, and last but not the least, candidate number 7. You cannot beat a judge.
Good evening, candidate number 7. And congratulations for making on the top 3. Here's the question. If you were to become the first USTP Queen in the university, how would you make an impact in the university or in the community? Again, if you were to become the first USTP Queen in the university, how would you make an impact in the university or in the community?
they said it's inappropriate. They feel we break the line, we cross the line. But for me, I am here standing in front of you to recognize what USTP did to accept us. Now we have the LGBT Rainbow Platoon, and every organization, LGBTQ plus community except Sanhibig, Intong Amihay, Yuda, because wherever you are, as long as you are surrounded by people that you love and care for the most, you never go wrong with life. Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our top 3 for this year's Queen of the University. Thank you so much, ladies, and congratulations in advance. Let us all welcome once again on stage, top 3 queens in this year's Queen of the University. We would like to request once again our panel judges. We would like to request once again our panel of judges for the awarding of this year's Queens of the University.